Since I'm doing a bunch of unboxings today, I got Between the Buried and Me self-titled, AFI's All Hallows EP. I have an order from someone on Instagram who's also on Discogs. But if you hit him up on Instagram, he will give you a deal. He'll do the best that he can, since Discogs will take some extra fees. But his name on Instagram is Vinylwaxx. I think it's like vinyl period wax or underscore wax. Hit me up. I will give you his Instagram handle. Always posting stuff for sale. He usually has like 50 to 75 things up at once. A lot of good stuff, like a lot. So, as I'm opening this, just let me know if you want his Instagram. I will send it over to you. Or even his Discogs inventory. You can just check that out. I've seen some heavy hitters coming out of that. I've bought some. I've bought Deltron 3030. I've purchased Between the Buried and Me's Coma Ecliptic from him. I've purchased a lot so far. But, he's got a lot of good stuff. Stuff that I've always either wanted in my collection or to diversify my collection, a little bit. This one is definitely a very diverse purchase. Not very diverse, but somewhat diverse. My rap and hip hop collection is not all that impressive. Like I said, I got Deltron, got some bubble wrap here. Actually protects everything. I have the Gorillas. I don't know, they're kind of more alternative, but I have some other stuff. But I have Eminem. But speaking of, let's see if you can even see what's going on here. So, this is the Slim Shady LP. He can ship anything however you want it. Usually it's outside of the out of the gatefold, but he writes everything. 2,000 copies made. Any other details that come with it usually is on here. So this is Urban Outfitters purple repress of the Slim Shady LP. Here's the back of it. You can kind of see what's going on here. Doesn't have a year. I'm assuming once I scan this into Discogs on my collection, it will tell me. But there's even bubble wrap on the inside of the wax, inside of the box. He does have a lot of these master sleeves instead of the original. But just so you can kind of see what one of the wax looks like. Purple, translucent, pretty sweet. That's another thing about my collection is I very rarely buy black vinyl. Unless it's an album you just can't find otherwise. I would prefer it to be like that. So, that is one down. There are three here. Number 2, Nas, Illmatic. Someone I've listened to over the years, knew a handful of songs in the beginning, and this almost looks like a French copy. But The World Is Yours is one of my, so this is why I say maybe French. I don't know. That's probably embarrassing if it's not even close to French. I have no idea. The World Is Yours is one of the first songs I ever heard by Nas. And it's one of my favorite songs by Nas. So, he wrote on it, 20th Anniversary Edition, Transparent Blue, European Import. So here's the blue. This is some serious blue. I like this. So, this is sweet. But I'm going to get it back into the sleeve, carefully, and back into box, carefully, and we're going to get on to the final. So this is where it differs a little bit. I'm going to get it out first. Animals as Leaders. I saw these guys live. Weightless, by the way, is the album. Pretty cool vinyl. Not a gatefold, but there's an insert. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome, actually. So, this is just the holds it. I think it's supposed to be held this way. So I saw these guys live. They opened for Between the Buried and Me once, and literally, I was like amazed because people were physical education. People were singing along, and it was just so good. It was so good for just, you know, like you go to a concert, you don't expect to hear just instrumental bands, and they were awesome. So I started following them pretty much since then. So this is the Wax. Out of this album, I didn't know as much. An Infinite Regression, Odessa, Samarium, Earth Departure, Isolated Incidents, Do Not Go Gently, New Eden, I Know New Eden very well, Cylindrical Sea, Aspera, To Lead You, An Overwhelming Question, Weightless, and David. So I've listened to this album a handful of times at least, but I know A New Eden was one of the first that I heard from this specific album. So that's it. There were 100, this was second pressing, gray marble vinyl, 157 copies apparently. So this one costs a little more than the other ones, but having Animals as Leaders is awesome. Hopefully I can add a couple more to my collection eventually, but that's it for the Vinylwaxx. Thank you very much, man, if you happen to watch this, and check him out. If you need his handle, throw a comment. Maybe I'll try to put a link in the description, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.